Hello folks, Steve here from the UK Preppers Guide. Now today I've got a little project on the go. It's making a 5-minute fire starter, and I'm using it as the main ingredient for the wick. These are mop heads that I've cut to about 2-inch lengths. I'm going to use wax. You could use wax crayons, but that's a block of wax that I've got. And what you essentially do is you cut shavings and boil them down. I've got a baked bean can there, and that I've taken the label off, I've cleaned it out and everything. That's going to be my cooking pot. Obviously don't use your wife's best pans, that's a definite no-no, but get yourself a lot of shavings, definitely shavings and not lumps. These will sort of mix down and boil down much quicker. And what you do, just fill the can up more or less to the brim really, and put it on a full heat. So what I do is I will let these boil up and simmer away until I get a nice wax liquid to coat the mop head wicks. Now this idea was given to me by another fellow YouTuber. I was out wild camping with him. You've probably heard me mention him before. It's Des from Des Catties, and Des was showing me one of these wicks that he'd been given from another YouTuber, Mac Tightwad. Now both Des and Mac have got YouTube channels, and I'll leave a link to them down below. But it seemed to work really good, and I thought it was such a good idea that I'd give it a try myself. So you melt the wax right down, boil it down until it's all liquid, and what I found is that once this is done, get your wick and then put it on the end of a peg, and that end bit will stay dry and it won't have any wax on it. And the idea behind that is it sort of gives you a fuse or a clean area to light and to start the whole process off. It's really a very simple process and a very effective fire lighter. You can do quite a few. I think I've done about a dozen or so in 10 minutes. It doesn't take long at all. Now once I'd coated them, waited a few minutes, and then I sort of moulded them into shape. I didn't want them all curly because I want to fit them into a tin, but I moulded them into a shape and they all kind of stay straight, as you can see here. I've got about 12 or 14 or so. Now from here I thought better do a test, so light up time, and actually I was really impressed. The flame not only stays alight, and it was quite windy, it builds up to quite a big flame, and it lasted overall about 10-minute burn. So it's very, very impressive for such a simple little thing. I mean, look at the size of that flame, and that's going to get any fire started. That's really quite impressive for a little bit of cord. Now I've got a little fishing box, like a sort of thing you put tackle into, and I use that for my storing things like that. One part of it there you can see I've got some Vaseline. That's obviously another very good fire source, and then I just pack them in, and I've got myself a very, very good fire starting case. Now that's all there is to it really. Very simple, very effective, and it doesn't take long to do at all. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Why not try it out for yourself, see how easy it is and how effective it is, and next time you're out, rather than trying to make your fire with other methods, you've got an instant method of fire making. Anyway, for now folks, I'll see you on the next UK Preppers Guide video. So take care and bye for now.